Hi guys, this is part 2 of mobility equipment. So I was saying I was going on this lovely excursion or date, however you want to call it. By this time I'm still 19 years old. So at the time, and now in my previous, in part 1 of mobility equipment, I said that because maybe parents weren't raised around disability themselves, then they couldn't educate their child. This is not necessarily a bad thing. But because I was in a wheelchair, and I don't mean it in none of my videos, I mean in a negative light, but because I was in a wheelchair and I've got cerebral palsy, so a lot of the time I couldn't control my kinesics, which is just a fancy word for body language. So the girl's mother suggested that my friend go with us on this date because what if I get sick and blah blah blah, or medical model. Of course, this taints the entire perception of me, and I never did get to go on said date. And that has followed me around for so many moons, and I'm reflecting on everything. And I'll get back to the actual mobility equipment, the physical metal and all of that. So much older now, I am first year varsity, and I'm about 22 going on 23, because varsity started in Feb of that year. That was 2006. And I met this girl because of Mixit. Now I know people said online datings for geeks, but this was around about the time that geek became chic. And I met this girl. She's a very nice girl. Everything went perfect. Also loads in common. Music, shopping, shoes, all of that stuff we like, because I like to look good, focus on appearance, even though today I look a bit scruffy, and I will be getting cleaned up in preparation for what I need to do in the new week. Yeah, everything goes well. To the first meeting, We chat until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning on Mixit, and sharing this about family, like dogs, house in Gordons Bay, all of the nice things. And yes, you can form an interaction online, pictures and so on and so on and so on. And we do the first date and it goes well. Now, also looking at generation gaps, the woman's mother asked, and this scared the living daylights out of me, and I couldn't exactly have a relationship with this situation because of also what happened in my past, because of controlling parents and perceptions. Uh, so the woman's mother asked, so if you two walk down the road, who pushes the wheelchair? Now that changes a lot of perception. So that was very frightening to me, and I backed out. My point that I'm trying to make is we first need to understand ourselves and our mobility equipment in order so that others may interact better with us. Once we are secure within ourselves and knowing that you need to press this button, lift me up in this way, hold me up in front of the toilet this way so I can have a decent urination, um, lift me forward when you help me clean up after defecation. Once you do that, then you find, and on that, the line between carer and intimacy can be blurred. Yes, I have preached the message that you'd want a carer so your wife can be your wife and your carer can be your carer. But sometimes it is nice to be lifted or transferred or assisted by your partner, because then you can have an intimate joke, an intimate touch, maybe once you get transferred up and over. I hope this message helps. Have a pleasant day. It's a beautiful day in Cape Town. We'll speak soon. Let me know if you like. Facebook, it's Alex Henry on Facebook. The channel name is AJ Mayday Mayday. It's alexanderjhenry@gmail.com if you need any more information.